Hi, Alita. Let's go ahead and get your work up, and let's start some comments on the work. Now, first thing I'm noticing is that you have your business card, personal identity, and that's great. Business card looks good, but I would not recommend this gradient on the background page. Wouldn't recommend it on the envelope either. You also are going to need a letterhead too. Typically, a graphic designer stationery personal identity would include a business card, a letterhead, and a number 10 envelope. So don't forget to include your letterhead along with your personal identity. Okay, let's move on to section 2, collateral design. Okay, it looks like you have one mailer here, but if we jump over to collateral design, we can see that we need 5 pieces here. Not just one, we need 5 pieces from this list. So you need to add another 4 pieces in that. When you do that, I'll go ahead and give you a complete critique. Thumbnails look good, but these are just sketches. If you notice, the name of the section is thumbnails and process book. So you need to include a process book with this, meaning that you have your thumbnails, then you show a chronological evolution of the piece, containing a compilation of everything that went into the process of this project. Okay, so the thumbnails is only part of it. You still need to include your process book for the DVD cover, and then of course show us the final DVD cover. Okay, so and then in the next section you have publication design, but it looks like you skipped over corporate design, so you need to include your corporate design work in here as well. Okay, section 5 also indicates that you've not included your web and digital media, so that's again something that you'll have to include. All right. Section 6, publication design. This is just a cover. It's not. This isn't publication design. This is just a magazine cover. So if you take a look at publication design, what is needed? It's a multi-page editorial design. So you'll need to include something with a cover, a table of contents, and at least one spread. Okay, the cover isn't enough. You have to include those other pieces. And also, it looks like I think this image has been altered. It looks like it's been kind of looks like the horizontal scale has been adjusted while the vertical hasn't. That's why it looks so tall and skinny like that. I would recommend presenting that in its original proportions. Okay, and then if we go on to collateral design, you have your design publication spread. Okay, section 6 is not collateral design. Section 6 is publication design. You have this mislabeled. You have section 6 collateral design. So presumably this is section 6 publication. This is your spread for your publication design. And if that is the case, this looks like a table of contents. So you'll need to include an interior spread. That's probably the most important part. And the reasoning behind that is to show that you know how to set type on a multi-page presentation. So you'll need that as well. Okay. Finally, moving on, we have package design. This is great. I love your package design. I think it's the strongest part of your portfolio so far, and that's phenomenal. So that's really good job there. Okay. So, as I said, you know, we're missing a few very critical parts of your assignment. Let's just recap. Personal identity, I would remove the logo. Also, don't dummy this up. Don't say name, street address. Actually fill this in. I mean, this is your portfolio. It doesn't have to be your information. You don't have to give, you know, your right address and your if you don't want to. But definitely needs something in there. Okay, remove the gradient. Again, remove the gradient from the business card and also add live text in there. This collateral design, you need to show 4 more pieces. DVD cover thumbnails. This is part of a process book as well. I'll show you. Thumbnails process book. Okay. So we'll need the process book. Then we'll need a interior spread as well as a table of contents. Also, that image should be adjusted. We need interior typesetting in here. This should be an interior spread. Multi-page typesetting, multi-page layout, at least a 2-page spread, and then that looks great. Okay, so that's where I'm at, and if you want to get the rest of that in, go ahead and we'll just go ahead and continue on our comments there. Keep working on it, and you'll have to start developing your work for the next presentation. But that's not due for 2 weeks, so you got plenty of time to work on this. All right. So I would hopefully we'll be seeing some more work here within the next couple of days or so. All right. Thanks very much.